talking about top 10 and people start talking about Mayweather. But one thing we will say to conclude that whole conversation of the reaction is he is the illest in Nebraska. Okay, like he answered that flat out. He's about it, fool. Right. But so Ty, you put this in the chat, and I know you and Fast Camp, you know, y'all have y'all words about the top fives and top tens on who y'all think is there of all time. But we more so like another ranking came out from ESPN. It was more like a pound for pound, and he had the top 10 fighters. You all have it, but I'm also for the people on the audio adventure. So here's the rankings in order. Number 1, Terrence Crawford. Number 2, Inoue. Number 3, y'all gonna have to help me now because these names are getting a little crazy. Usyk. Okay. Number 4 is Canelo. Mm-hmm. Man, you gotta go to school for this. Number 6.
Number 5.
Oh, number 5. See what I'm saying?
Bivol, right?
Look. All right, so number 6 is Tyson Fury. Mm-hmm. Number 7, take it away.
Be the Beavis.
There we go. Number 8.
Yeah.
All right. Number 8 is Devin Haney. Mm-hmm. Number 9 is Shakur Stevenson. And number 10 is Tank. So, Ty, because you put this in the chat, I'm going to let you start this topic again, man.
Well, of course, number 1, of course, it's going to be Terrence. Number 2, of course, I can't say his name anymore. Anyway, but number 3, I won't put Usyk there right there, honestly. I would probably put Beterbiev at number 3. And then after number 3, I'll probably put Canelo at number 4, and then number 5 would be Fury. Mm-hmm. Then number 6 will be Bivol. Number 7, I have Haney. Am I going right? Yeah. So I got Haney. Then after that, I got Tank. Then after that, I got Stevenson.
Okay. So read that list off one more time.
Terrence, Inoue. Then I got Beterbiev. Then I got Usyk. No. Then I got Canelo. Then I got Fury. Then I got Bivol. Then I got Usyk after that. I got Usyk after that. Then I got Haney. Then Tank. Then Shakur.
All right. Fast Camp? Or you still writing? I'm gonna let you go then, Tony. Tony, you look like you ready.
Hmm.
Tony, you ready?
Sort of, yeah. So I got Crawford, Inoue, Usyk, Canelo, Beterbiev, Fury, Bivol. Man, this is like tough. I actually got Stevenson, Haney, and then no, actually I got Davis, Stevenson, and then Haney is 10.
So Davis, Stevenson, Haney. All right. Ricky, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, go ahead.
So yeah, gotta get Terrence's crops. Terrence number 1. Inoue. Then I'm gonna put Canelo. And then under Canelo, then I'm gonna put Usyk.
Mm-hmm.
Then Beterbiev, Arthur. I put Arthur right there. Mm-hmm. Then Tyson. And who else I'm gonna put right there? I need Tyson. Did I say Bivol yet?
No,
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Bivol, Tank, Shakur, and Davis gonna be the last. No. Hold on. No. Take that back. Sorry. Haney is gonna be my last. I'm gonna put Tank above Shakur, and Haney. Yeah, Shakur gonna be 9, and Haney gonna be 10.
Okay. AJ, I know you speaking from a fan perspective.
Right, yeah.
So what you got?
I was gonna say I can't really order these guys because I haven't seen all of them fight. And I don't want to disrespect nobody. I got more so of a question though for the panel.
Okay, there you go.
So because
hold on before you ask that question, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring Fast Camp back.
Okay.
I know he got his. You back?
Yeah, I don't mess it up with this connection or something. All right, go ahead.
Oh, it's all good. Oh, we just need the 10. You got your 10?
Yeah, I got my 10.
All right.
So I'm it's something to say about Undisputed. So those gonna always be up top for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go Crawford, Canelo, Crawford, Canelo, Charlo, Haney. Then I'm going Fury. Then after that is Usyk, Beterbiev, Bivol, in a way, and then I'm giving Tank that 10.
Okay. All right. So AJ, you can go ahead and ask your question now.
Yeah. Like I said, I haven't seen all of these guys, most of them, but I haven't seen all of them fight. And I don't want to disrespect nobody and have somebody lower than what they should be. I guess my question to you guys though is, why is Tank so low on everybody's rankings? Every time I see him fight, he looked dominant in every single fight.
No belts.
He ain't fight nobody.
No belts.
No belts.
Yeah.
No top 10.
He just pure entertainment. So I can't really say he's fighting for the means of everybody else on this list. You know, he just pure entertainment. He's a great fighter. He just, you know, he's very entertaining. He does bring the money, but that's the only reason why he fights.
Right.
Stevenson fought more guys so far than Tank.
There we go.
I got Stevenson last.
I think he's
Stevenson got a different path.
Yeah,
he had a different path.
He got a different path. He coming out the Olympics. He's still young in the game. He's moving up. He's trying to get the fights. But Tank can make any fight. So the difference in between Stevenson and Tank is that Stevenson can't go call the shots. Tank the money man. Tank can call the shots on every last one of them dudes there. He's choosing not to. So that's why Tank gets ranked so low. I believe in his skills. I believe in his power, but he's choosing not to fight these guys. He's choosing this money, Rolly and Ryan Garcia versus fighting. Like he could have been for Lomachenko.
Yeah.
He could have been for that and put a lot of stuff to bed. He didn't. He could have fought Teofimo. He didn't. So this is why pure boxing fans and enthusiasts don't rank him as high, because he's really not utilizing his skill set. He has literally fought nobody.
And going off of that is the only reason I would probably put Haney above him, because he went out and fought Lomachenko and he also has a belt. But I'm not putting Shakur over Tank right now. I don't care which route he take. He can take 495, 295, 395. Nah.
You shouldn't put Haney up there either.
I got it because he actually went in the ring with Loma. He actually went out there and did it.
He lost it, but yeah.
I was just about to say that from and maybe y'all can educate your boy, but like as a fan, it looked like Haney got handled by Loma. Looked like he got handled. Looked like he lost that fight. I blame Loma for blowing that last round.
No,
it was too close. It was a too close fight.
He got the belt. They got to take the belt.
I get it. I get the mindset, but like from the outside looking in, it looked like he lost that fight. To me, it looked like he clearly lost the fight. But then to go back and say that he won by unanimous decision was absurd to me. That was absurd.
Look at the numbers.
I know he landed a lot of body shots. He landed a lot of shots. He landed a lot of body shots, but the body shots didn't seem to hurt Lomo at all. And it seemed like Devin had really no answers throughout the fight. He was going to his corner like, look, he know my every move. He know exactly what I'm trying to do.
But that was later in the round.
He was confused. So I mean, that's fair. But I don't know how I feel about Devin Haney as a fan. I'm not the biggest fan of Devin Haney. I think he's a wee bit overrated. I think if he sees Stevenson or Tank, I think he hitting the deck.
Look, as you speaking from a fan, I think everybody on this panel will probably say the same thing. To me, I see why you on the fence with him, because I'm on the fence with him. Go ahead, Tony.
You just made another Crawford Spence comment there, right? About Shakur and Tank. Yeah, that's very much the same comments right there, bro. Like you gotta.
What Haney?
Yeah, I don't. So here's my thing. I like Tank. Tank is very skilled, right? But I don't know about either one of them getting in the ring with Shakur. Like Shakur is starting to come up, and he's fighting for a purpose. He's fighting for a purpose right now, right, bro? So I don't know why anybody still think that he could that those guys getting in the ring with that guy is going to be something different. Haney's getting beat bad, right? Because he's a lot better than Lomo. Well, not a lot better than Lomo, but he's going to start off quicker than Lomo did. Lomo, if that fight was a 15-round fight, it's a totally different thing, right? It's 12, but I don't think that your guy is going to get in the he could have fought Shakur already too. He could have fought all of them, right? Like just like Fast Camp is saying, he's been ducking in a lot of fights that he could have taken and could have still made the same money. But it's just the fact that I don't think he's confident about the outcome. He talks a lot. He talks a lot. I mean, he came in there and started talking about getting in the ring with Crawford.
Yeah.
And you saw my comment. I can't mention my comment in the chat, but you saw what I said. He's going to write a check that I know is can't cash.
When it comes to Crawford, I agree with you on that. Hold on. But I watched Haney. To me, right? Haney seems to play with his food too much when he's in the ring. Like the fighters that I've seen him fight, he clearly could have ended that fight earlier. Maybe people want to say it's because of money. People want to say because of the entertainment factor. But if you ask me, it looks like he plays around too much. And because the faith that I have in Tank's corner, they're not gonna go in there and play with that boy because they know what caliber he's coming with.
What, Haney?
No. I mean Stevenson. My bad. I mean Shakur. My bad. Y'all. I meant Shakur.
Yeah,
Shakur. I'm sorry. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
My bad.
Okay.
Shakur's last two fights that I watched, the first one before the one he fought. I mean, he always fighting in New Jersey, but I forgot the guy he fought. It looked like he played around with him for like 12 to 10 rounds. Like, why are you doing that? You're clearly the better boxer here. Stop playing. Then the next one, I think he went and got the knockout. Was it Cambosa?
It wasn't Cambosa, was it? Who was it?
The very last one?
I can't remember who it was. It wasn't Cambosa. Who was it? The guy he fought.
His last fight, he impressed me a little bit more than he did the fight prior to. And that's what made me be like, okay, so if he gets in the ring with Tank, it's actually going to be a fight. But the one before his last fight, I was like, nah, Tank is going to clean him up easy. I'm not going to say it's going to be a flat-out easy fight for Tank, but I think Tank wins that.
But check that. We saw that what was it, 20-minute round thing Calvin Ford was talking about. And like when we heard about Devin getting in, we heard, you know what I'm saying, two sides of the story or whatever. Tank got him early and then it evened out. You know, we heard Broner say that. You notice Calvin ain't say much about what happened in that fight or in that sparring session. So that leads me to think that Shakur handled his business or he prevented anything from happening. Because the way Shakur talking about everybody, I think Shakur just a little immature, and he I don't know, he be out there with what he be saying, and then it's so funny. Then he'll show up in your locker room taking a picture, smiling, all crazy or whatever. But yeah, for as much smack as he talking, and it really seemed like Tank is tired of it. With that last thing that he said, like, look, we enemies now. If Tank, handed it to him in that sparring session, we would know about it. And I think that says a lot to probably how the fight goes. I mean, I think the best thing you can do against Tank is be patient. Not rush in there, not go all crazy. You know what I'm saying? Be patient, and that's one thing Shakur gonna do. So I think Shakur does well in that fight. But we got to see it.
I mean, think about the whole thing about that they're talking about right now. They're talking about him when he tells about when he first got into the sparring with Crawford. When Shakur first sparred with Crawford, right? And how he said I got my butt whipped in there, right? They're saying right now, when they spar right now, that he's holding his own in the ring with Crawford. That's what they're saying. They're not saying that he's running from him. They're not saying it. They say he's handling himself in there. Like, he still loses, but it's nothing like beforehand. He's
like,
learning.
you talking about that first clip where he said he went over there and he beat him up? He said, I ain't never been beat that bad.
He's talking about it now, and he says, nah, I handle myself in there with him now. Like, it's fine because he's learning. He's becoming more of a boxer, more of a thinker in the ring. So now he's in there with them. Like, he says that he comes in there and Crawford gets him and stuff like that. He does, but he gets Crawford sometimes too, and they go back and forth, and it's even. So if he can stay even with what we calling the best guy in boxing, pound for pound, and for boxing, what do you think's going to happen when he get in the ring with those two dudes?
Nah, but he haven't felt that tank punch yet.
I don't think he will.
He haven't had that power yet, so I can't really I haven't seen Shakur tested what I can say he's resistant to hard punches. So and we know Tank coming as a tank, and that's what he's known for, putting them down. So can he take that power? Like, I know he's swift, he can move around, he's an excellent boxer, but can you take those punches when they land?
See, I see that, but then that makes me think about what Fast Camp just said. If Shakur's smart enough, like you said, he's been training with Crawford. If he's smart enough, then he'll be patient enough to make sure Tank doesn't hit him with one of those. Now, he is young, and you know that ego does kick in. And if he's just looking around and like Tank hitting him with a couple body shots, and then he's like, you know what, I'm about to go in this, then I can see Tank going for the kill. Like, it's over. If you try to rush Tank, it's over for you.
Nah, Tank IQ is up there. I want to say Tank IQ is up there with them.
It is.
So you when your IQ is up there, because we done seen a Tank done fight with his broken dominant hand, the broken left. We done seen him fight taller opponents, opponents that rush him. So he fits to have the same IQ as a Shakur. So it's like, okay, he's, like I said, he like a somewhat like Crawford. He's adaptable. So when Shakur starts showing certain signs and he starts seeing certain things, he gonna go in and get him. But it's like, okay, what Shakur gonna do is Shakur really adaptable in the ring? Is, can he hold his own against that power that Tank has? I know I definitely got him beating Haney. No question about that. That might even be a knockout. But to come against Tank, no, I don't know yet. Like, if I was Shakur, I wouldn't take that fight unless you want some money. Go get them belts. Go get some belts. Go make a name for yourself. Come a big dog, and then make these decisions and start calling these people name out here. I know he's trying to get up there because he's not getting the fights he wants, but don't scream too loud.
Yeah, I've got one more question, because all of you basically got Crawford at number one, of course. What can we say, right? He is number one. Who do you have take out of your top 10, or just anybody out there? Who's knocking him out of that spot? Or do you see him holding that down? Is it really Crawford's error?
If he retire.
No, it's his error. I mean, at the weight class he in, yes, I would say it's his error. If he go 154, I have to see it. We haven't seen him at 154 yet, so I don't know. But at the class, yeah.
At this point, whatever Crawford say, I'm a believer. So if Crawford say he can go to 54, he can go to 54, and he believes he can do it. And so I got him. In regards to your question, I don't see nobody making that leap, because I think Crawford can still lose at 54 in his first fight. Mm-hmm. And still be there, almost like how I didn't hear everybody else's. I don't know where Canelo placed, but I still got Canelo at 2.
He basically top 5 for everybody.
Top 5? Okay, yeah. So I still got Canelo at 2 because, like you said, he went up to a weight class that wasn't his. But he's still that man down there at 68. So that's what I'm saying. Like, Bud's still that man at 47. I mean, if he go up there and touch it, and Zoo, gives him a tough fight, you know what I'm saying? I doubt if he knocks him out, but if you give him let's say the exact same thing happens to, and like Canelo did with Bivol, I still see him up there because for the first fight, I mean, Bud's a small dude. Like, people forgetting like where he came from. So is he supposed to be at 54? No. You know what I'm saying? Just like Mayweather, when Mayweather went up there and fought for Canelo for that belt, I remember the day of he weighed in at 150. When he weighed in at 150, and he still fought the fight. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't think it's going to take a lot to knock Crawford off that. Some people will do it. ESPN and whoever will do it, especially the way Inoue rise, and that's the person that I would say would do it, is that because they're on that bandwagon of him. So if Inoue just for the next 2, I don't know where he at, 25, 26, whatever, and then go to 30, and right before he reaches the real competition at 35, and if he like goes and do that for the next 2 weight classes, I can see Inoue jumping way up. But everybody else, I don't really think so.
Okay. Tony?
I mean, I got nothing to add to that. I mean, You know how it's his world. I mean, he said it already. He said they talked about errors and stuff like that, and he said, you know, it's the Terrence Crawford era, and that's what it is. In a way, would be the only one I can think of, like Fastcam said, that would possibly take over. Then that's only because of the popularity from the sports world and how people have. I mean, I'm not saying they're hyping him up because you know he showed that he was a monster that Tuesday night just before this fight. So it's not like you can really say it's a hype, but yeah, Crawford is different. And he said something too, like everyone was talking about, you know, Spence, you know, struggling to make that weight. He said he was struggling to make that weight too.
Yeah.
So, you know, so he was like, hey, I struggle to make 147 also. 154 may be perfect for him because he's struggling to make the weight at 147. So we don't know. We really don't know until he fights there. It was the same thing they were saying about him at 40 when he came from 40. When he 40 and to go to 47, everybody was like, oh, he's too small. He's not gonna be able to hurt nobody up there. He's not gonna. I mean, last time I checked, you know, he's 8-0 with 8 knockouts. So I mean, I'm just saying. So we don't know what's gonna happen until they actually get in there and fight, and he gets in and fight there. You know, can he take that body work that they like to throw up there at 54? So we'll see.
Well, we have you all's top 10 is now documented. So if you all want to come back and watch this episode, of course, they're going to be broken down into individual segments. We're going to take a commercial.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.